Alright, we got another update here of the yz250f. It's starting to look a little bit more like a bike. It's able to mount the fender and the number plate and the fork guards. And now it's got a wire harness on it, which for some reason they did the CDI up there on the neck of the frame. In the later years it would have been located inside here, I believe. Yeah, so I got the wire harness, got some missing frame rubber pieces that I didn't have before. There's a gas tank strap. And I have an Airbox, which was from a yz250f. And the reason I bought this was because I was missing that wing nut that's in there and the washer. I was missing the air filter, and also there's a screen that goes inside there, which is a backfire screen to keep from blowing the air filter apart. All that stuff was missing. The mud flap was missing, and I also was missing several of these clamps, these nice OEM carb boot clamps. And if I had to buy all that stuff individually, it probably would have been $50. But I got this Airbox for $25 shipped from eBay. And it's actually really clean. I didn't really have to do a whole lot to it. It was actually nice to not have to completely refurbish a part. Although I might work on the sides a little bit to get these evened out a little better. I can't remember since last time. Oh, got the fender on. And you'll notice that the fender points really nice with that back tire. Yeah, well, when I first mounted it, the fender was considerably further over here. So I kind of wasn't surprised because this subframe didn't mount all that nicely to the rest of the frame. It felt like it was a little tweaked. But it was nothing that a few judicious kicks right here couldn't solve. You just hold on to the bars and you aim your foot right there about 5 or 6 times and kick it as hard as you can and try not to knock the bike off the stand. And it tweaked it right back into shape. Now it looks good. The brand new fender especially. I've got pegs. Which, the really cool thing about these pegs, with some fresh Krylon, is that powder coat thickens up all of your tolerances. So in here I had a razor blade, where the linkage mounts I had a razor blade, and you'll figure out right away you can't even fit the linkage in there. You have to go in with a razor blade, scrape all that stuff off. Same with the shock mount up here. But with the pegs, what's really nice is on a steel frame, it's not unusual for this area to get kind of tweaked and get sloppy, and then your peg starts to rattle around. Well, with the powder coat, it seemed to fix all of that tolerance, so it made it actually fit really, really good. And then, of course, everything got all lubed up. And this peg, again, came off of a yz426. It's a cheap steel peg. I think they used that on a lot of bikes. 125s, 250s, 400Fs, WRs. It's the same as that one. But the problem with the peg that I had before was that. I don't know if that was just sheer abuse from the Kickstarter swinging down and hitting the peg over and over, or if it was a crash. But this, I thought I could straighten out in the press. It was actually way worse. And I got it kind of, it just wasn't working out. So I got that peg for $9 off eBay. eBay has been a lifesaver. If not for eBay, this bike would not be fixed. It would have just gone to the junkyard. Just little victories. I got a kill switch again. And it's not broken. It's got all the little clamps that it should have. I think the button was broken on this bike and the housing was fine, so I found one where the housing was broken but the button was fine, and mix and matched and switched them around and ended up with a nice functional kill switch. So that's where the bike is. Oh, and I got some plugs for the swing arm, those missing caps. You could still get those at Yamaha for about $3. Actually, I think they were less than that. But that will keep a rodent from ever trying to build another nest inside there. But yeah, it's starting to actually look really good. I'm very happy with how it's turning out. And pretty soon, I will be able to get up here and start on that guy. And I don't know, maybe another 20 years this thing will be done. So that's all the update I've got for now. Peace.